Hi, in this video we're going to go over just capacitor types and shapes. Alright, I got three capacitors here. I got a metal oval, metal round, dry film plastic. Here's the beauty. They all three have the same performance, meaning they all last the same amount of time. 60,000 hours, 60,000 hours, 60,000 hours. So, me personally, when I'm out there doing a repair, if it has a dry film, I'll put a dry film in. Metal oval, metal round. Now, I will give you one tip. If you are kind of undecided of what type you have in there, if you go with a metal round or the dry film, the round will fit in an oval bracket because they're basically the same width. It just won't fill up the bracket as much. But an oval will not go in a round bracket. So that's what I usually suggest. And the other big difference is that this one's protected and this one is not. And the protection is that there's oil, soybean oil, nothing hazardous. So this capacitor here has soybean oil in it. This has epoxy. And these are tougher than nails. You can't even cut one apart hardly. This, on the other hand, has oil and foil. So rolls of foil. And it's the same foil inside this can as it is that can, basically, for the same values. Now, what happens is that capacitors generate their own heat, and if they're getting even a different heat source, like the sun in Arizona, Florida, California, send a lot of capacitors out to those states, it will overheat. And when it does, it boils the oil. And when it boils the oil, it domes the top. So if you ever see one with a dome top, it's automatically bad because there's two little strips that go down to the foil and it breaks those metallic strips and it's got an open instead of a short. Now they call this protected because it does do that, and that way it doesn't completely short circuit, because if it completely short circuited, then the transformer would be at a dead short and no doubt probably burn up. Dry film it is not protected like that. It does not automatically open, at least not to my knowledge, and it doesn't say protected on it like the metal one does. So you run a small risk of that. But they're very popular now, and they're a lot better quality than they were to begin with. When they first came out, they were kind of like to be afraid of, but they've perfected them. So when somebody asks, it doesn't really matter. Metal oval, metal round, dry film plastic. We carry all three and a lot of them.